The son excitedly tells his mother, "Mom, our house will be ready by the end of this month." The daughter-in-law says enthusiastically, "That's awesome! Getting to work and school will be way easier now." The mother sighs deeply and says, "Oh, I thought it was something big. Maybe this house will just bring trouble." The son asks in surprise, "Why would there be a problem?" The mother, a bit irritated, replies, "Your aunt's daughter called. Wants our house for a few years to keep her kid from bad company." The daughter-in-law, feeling annoyed, says, "Ugh, she never lets go of silly things. Yeah, this one's going to be tricky. Mom, what did you tell her?" The mother sighs again and says, "What else could I say? I just told her, let's talk when you come back home." The son, sounding relieved, says, "Good thing you didn't say yes. Gulbano and I own that house. We haven't lived there yet." Just then, there's a knock at the door. The mother, annoyed, says, "See, I'm sure that's your younger cousin at the door now. You two go and talk to her. I can't deal with this." Harun opens the door and his cousin greets him cheerfully. "Brother, just say yes already. What's there to think about?" Harun smiles and welcomes her in. The cousin hands him a basket of vegetables and whispers, "Hey, didn't Aunt tell you about the house thing?" The aunt invites her niece inside, and the niece rushes in, hugging her aunt tightly, trying to act overly friendly. She then sits on the couch in a very improper manner, realizing she's being a bit too friendly. She awkwardly tries to compose herself. Harun smiles slightly and says, "I know, cousin. The house is new and the paint smells too strong to live in yet." The cousin, acting stubborn, says, "Oh, come on. You city folks are too soft. I'm from the village. Smell doesn't bother me. I just need a small space and want to save money." Harun sighs and says, "But I'll have to talk to your sister-in-law's family too. After all, she paid half for that house." The cousin insists, "Oh, brother, your house is empty anyway. Just give me the keys quickly." Before Harun can say anything, she cuts him off. "No more talk. Just a few years, that's all. If we're family, let me stay. My husband sells fish. My son's in college. I can't manage without that house." Harun smiles and says, "Cousin, all right, you can have the house." Hearing that, her happiness knows no bounds. But as Harun turns back thoughtfully, he says, "Now, I have something to ask you in return." The cousin, curious, asks, "Something else? What is it?" Harun confidently says, "I heard your husband bought a new scooter. On those rough roads, that scooter will waste fuel. Give it to me instead." The cousin makes a face and says, "Oh, don't even joke about that. My husband loves that scooter. We bought this scooter for a lot of money. We barely use it. No way we can give it away." "Cousin, you won't lend your scooter for a few days. How can we give away our new scooter?" The cousin, frustrated, says, "Oh God, people will talk about this. You gave me nothing." But remember, guests, wives, houses, all controlled by others. Harun, voice booming, "I don't want a greedy woman like you in front of me ever again." The cousin glares and storms away. The aunt stands up, trying to stop her, but she leaves without saying another word. Harun gently explains to his mother, "Mom, those who have no boundaries will leave sooner or later. You don't need to worry about greedy people. Is it really worth holding on to ties with selfish people?" Don't forget to like and subscribe.